Morning. Today we're off to the China Wall, right below Truckee. We're still outside of Reno, and we heard about this trail. The China Wall is actually dedicated to the Chinese laborers that had built the railroad through the worst part of the East-West Railway. So we're packed up. We're going to hike. Mark's got his new hiking boots on. I think we're about ready to go. Are you ready? Let's do it.
Don't click away yet just because you're looking at me. Let's get going, Sue.
We're heading down Interstate 80 just west of Truckee, California and Donner's Lake. It was about a 40-minute ride from our Reno KOA RV park. We drove up Donner Pass Road, which was a very windy road, and at about 7,200 feet in elevation. So we're near Donner Summit right now, and we're actually going to be heading up there to the China Wall. But I got to show you where we're at. It's just amazing. We took a winding road that was constantly going up, and we are just west of Donner Lake. What a view.
You know, sometimes when you find yourself ready to have a challenging hike like this ahead of you, you have to think, where am I going to start on this trek? And I've pretty much decided that I'm going to start here.
The most difficult terrain to lay the railroad tracks was through the Sierra Nevada mountains. If it weren't for the Chinese immigrants, the Central Pacific Railroad would not have been built. They at first thought the Chinese were too small for this job and only hired 50 Chinese laborers. Their hard work and dependability soon had 3,000 more hired. For roughly 4 years, more than 8,000 Chinese workers were hired. Okay, I think I see our first challenge. We're going to have to cross this stream. They had a lot of snow this past winter, and the water was running high and fast this spring. These walking sticks certainly came in handy. Yay!
Don't get me. Hey.
Those shoes or boots are really working. Successfully crossed the stream, and now we're going up the rocks and through the snow. Right, I'm checking out a different way to get up here, just getting a different view. There's the China Wall. And there's Mark taking off without me.
So I thought I'd capture Sue coming up the hill here, but then I kind of noticed that as good looking as she is, there's actually a better view this way, at least for the moment.
Oh, I'm insulted. Wow.
So I'm standing up here taking a rest while I wait for Sue. Sue is doing some filming. It's not that I'm faster than her, but I have to admit I'm like half heart attack mode right now, so I'm going to take a little rest.
Here's one of the China Walls. It's actually stones and rocks that were created by blasting the tunnels. There's one of them. I think that's the longest one. They had to fill in this ravine to make sure it's all level. It's actually all hand-placed rocks, no mortar. Amazing. 150 years ago made.
So here's the entrance to the center tunnel in the three that we're going to see. That's a real little shorty. This one here, this one's longer. Don't know how long, I'd have to look it up.
I think it's the longest.
And then I'm thinking in the other direction, back through this little tunnel. That's the long one, graffiti. You can't actually see it from here.
So we've heard that from other vloggers and bloggers that when you come up here, you probably don't want to come alone because it can feel kind of creepy. We'll see. Mark's here to protect me. A lot of graffiti. There is art everywhere.
Pretty colorful.
Yeah. It's hard to believe these snowdrifts are that tall, and it's June 3rd.
To give you some idea on how much it must snow around here in winter, I'm 5'8", and you could look at how much taller this snowbank is, realizing that it's June 3rd right now. So you'd think it had a chance to melt a little bit, but apparently not. See down here, this pipe? It's coming from the rig.
Oh, Mark. I thought you closed the valve. Ah, another obstacle. Major muck. So this tunnel is even longer than the one we did before. You can see the end. And woo, a lot more color going on in here. So this is actually the second longest tunnel. And we can tell right now, just the breeze coming out of it, it is significantly cooler. So we're going to start layering up. Should have brought an umbrella. We remembered the warm coat, but not the umbrella. Somebody from Manitowoc. Oh, it's Manny. Nice try.
Don't be scared, honey, it's your husband.
I know, I'm leaving soon. Yep, that's Mark. Any tunnel we go through, he has to whistle.
Now you know how Lewis and Clark felt.
Really?
Yeah, they're probably glad they had these sticks.
We made it in, but will we make it out?
Woo, I did it!
I love those boots!
Wow. It's like a summer day again.
Just like that, it changed.
Wow.
So to get an idea on how high up we came, you can see there's the road we came in, and there's our van, right there. Tricky our hike up into this last and longest tunnel, because it's all snowed in still. So what does it look like? Because it's so warm out, the snow is actually pretty slushy and icy. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think we're going down in there. So we've got a pretty steep slope here, and it'd be pretty hard to get down and to get up. But this is the tunnel I wanted to go into, because way in the back it does get darker, but you can see there's some light back there that's slats in the wall, where it actually lets the light shine in. And this is a tunnel that's supposed to have some really amazing graffiti. I mean art, not just words, images, portraits. Very cool. This is also the tunnel that has cool ceilings. They actually look kind of marbleized. Art everywhere.
Yeah, it's like...
So I decided to make my way down with the help of Mark's walking sticks because it was pretty icy.
How was it?
Okay, as you can see, I left Mark up above, and we're here. I just want to experience it. Mark says, how do you know I'm not coming down? Because I know you, love. All right, so this is the longest tunnel. And it gets pretty dark. Ah, it's a cool art. Colorful, colorful. It's really not, it's just in the middle. Gravel on the outside. Wow, look at the water running down. Yep, it's wet. Watch your step. Yeah, it is pretty eerie in here. They were right, but I know Mark is right at the end of the tunnel. He'll come and rescue me if I need it. Wow. Mark just came down without his sticks. I'm so proud of you. Here's my guy, ready to go. And we're off. It looks so dark when we were on the outside, but with the snow right at the opening, I think it's actually reflecting a lot of light. It's much brighter in here than I thought it would be. Getting darker now. Come on, Mark, I need your light. Ooh, I hear a lot of water here. We're gonna go fast. Yo. I think we've come to the end of our road here. They obviously had a lot of snow here because it's still hanging out. You can see how far it goes. We're out in the open a bit, so it actually lets some of the sunlight in. Ready to go back?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm ready when you are, honey. Okay, Sue's adopting we call it the cowgirl stance on the way up. She's going sideways on purpose to provide a little extra dig factor. But since I used to be a professional spelunker, she's going to catch me on the way up, and you can tell us down in the comments if I've got more stability than her. I made it.
Good job. And this is your reward.
That's my view, right there.
All right, now we've got another incline we've got to go down. Going down that way. Let's do it, baby.
So we just found this Corona laying right here. And if it's a twist cap, you have to ask yourself, is it really a Corona? I'm not going to find out. But I am going to put it here as kind of a...
It's your reward for making it here.
Yeah, somebody can decide if they want to have it.
Corona on mountain ice.
Okay, so now that we've done this trail, we'll give you our pro tip so far. On the way down, you're going to have to either walk sideways or backwards or do a lot of slipping and sliding. But the mechanical engineer in me has decided that the next time I come up here, I'm going to bring a really thick black garbage bag along and punch some holes in it for my legs so that I can stop when I want to. But I'm going to put it on the rest of my body, and I'm going to slide down like a jelly bean with legs. And it'll be a lot faster, and it'll get me down all in one piece. Pro tip,
Unbelievable. So I've got a rare moment here where we're actually just sitting, and so many times we end up at these beautiful places and we just keep hiking like Mark did, but sometimes I just want to sit. I mean, really, wouldn't you? Look at that. Wow. Taking it all in.
Okay, we got another pro tip from spelunker Mark Chandler. Is on the way down, you adjust your sticks to maximum length because you're reaching down an extra amount. They provide more stability. Stay tuned for more pro tips later.
This is actually one of my favorite parts of hiking in mountainous area, especially this time of year, all the streams. So I know I've said this to Mark before, but I'm going to say it to you now. I love the outdoors. I love hiking. This is one of the better parts of roaming the country. Love it. Whew, I was sweating it. You did it! So there's the China Wall, and to the left is the long tunnel we went in, the very dark one. And if we would have kept going, you can see there's where the snowbanks were and the slats open area where the light was coming through. So we could have walked through there.
So we're really glad we went on this little hike. I'm 67, not in the greatest shape, but it was easy enough for me to do. We walked on this dry outcropping up the snow. We went into this tunnel, maybe about a block, went through the center tunnel and into the other one. And it's not the tunnels that's the attraction, it's the view once you're up there. It's fantastic. Very much worth it. Hopefully you'll notice that when you look at the footage. So we're here at our little picnic table where we're having our lunch, and I just noticed that off in the distance, just to show you how odd this area is, the freeway I-80 is coming right along here in the distance. Sneaking everybody through, going to Reno, coming from Sacramento. So this is the last pro tip for today. Remember to always bring your lunch so you can snack and enjoy a view like this right after you're done, rather than have to track down a subway.
Oh my God.